Hey guys, in today's video, I'm gonna show you 10 back-to-school products that you need to have for yourself or your students in 2021. We literally buy this every single year, not because they're not durable, just because my kids don't want the same lunchbox. So we throw them in the washing machine, which you can do, by the way, zip them up first, and then we donate them, and you know, they're great. It's called a packet. Now, why do I love this? A million reasons, okay? There's a pocket here, so I can put whatever I want. A little note, money, a napkin, and then I'll show you why I really love this in a second. But let me show you this. Okay, so this box and this fit in here, as you guys can see, perfectly. And then we're gonna zip this up, and then little handle right there. It's so spectacular. And even if that were not enough, there's a packet thing on the back. And roughly, I don't know where my bigger ruler is. I will find it for you guys, but let's say, so this is 6 and 4. So it's about 10 inches wide and roughly, yeah, about 8 inches tall. And if this matters to you, which it does for me sometimes, 3.5 inches deep. It has which I love this. So, you know, my kids always just they hook this to their book bag. That way they're hands-free. And here's my absolute favorite part. If you have ever had one of these that does not have it, you have to try to leave room, and this is why it's sweating. I'll explain in a second. You have to try to leave room for like a freezer pack, which the kids always lose, but not with this, because this whole thing is a freezer pack. So it has the all, you know what I mean? Down here and up here, it's all freezer pack. When the kids come in the house, obviously because in the middle of what we're in, you know, we put this in a plastic bag and then we stick it in the freezer and we just pull it out in the morning and it keeps cold all day. We've never had anything go off. And again, here's my favorite part, right there, okay? That's hard to beat. It is $20 and they have it in lots of different colors, so you guys go check that out. This thing does not disappoint. The only thing that disappoints is when your kid leaves it on the school bus, which happens, but we always get it back, so that's good. I love this. I really love the quality. Now, we bought less expensive ones last year, which had to be replaced, and they were leaking, and you know, if you're a parent or you've ever packed a lunch, then you guys know what I'm talking about. But as you guys can see, it comes with its own fork and spoon, which, I mean, hello. And it says delicious on the little handle there. It's so cute. And guys, these are actually, you know, this isn't like plastic. I mean, it is plastic, but it's not the kind of plastic that you would have like, you know, at a picnic or something like that. It's nice, it's durable, it's definitely gonna last. And my kids love it, so what else can I say? I don't have to worry about, oh, did I pack them a spoon or a fork, or oh, did they lose it? Because they're more naturally inclined to put it back because they can see that it's supposed to go back. It has 4 locking points, which I love that. And then these really large, right, inside container areas. And so this one is about 4 inches wide, roughly, you know, 5 inches tall, I guess. I'm not sure how you would say that. And these are about 3 inches each by 4 inches. And the depth is about 2 inches. So, I mean, you can put a lot of stuff, and what I like is, I don't know if you know, some of the other ones, it doesn't come all the way to the top on some of the other ones. So when you shut it, the food is like shifting around. When you shut this, because as you can see, this comes to the top of the container, okay? On the bottom, nothing interesting. You lock this in a place, it's not going anywhere. I'm a huge fan of this. A little pricey, this one comes in at $21.99, and that is per, guys. So we literally just have like 1 or 2 for each of them, and I told them, if you lose it, you get to carry a paper bag. This pencil case, it just has a really nice sort of tweed-like construction. Let me show you guys. So it's about 8 inches across and roughly 2.5 inches wide. It has this really cool carrying strap. But my favorite part about it, as opposed to those ones that are sort of, you know, you unzip here and then everything's just falling down, this one has these really cool little pockets. So they could put their highlighters here or maybe a calculator. But I love that they have 2 ways to access it depending on how they want to organize it. You see how big it is in there? And then there are these 2 other pockets back here. This is $12.99. Let me just put this back. Mostly because I don't want my daughter to hurt me when she opens her pencil bag. Sees it all a mess. Now, a couple of these we wouldn't need at all if it weren't 2021, but it is. A mask clip. Now, I know they have like little lanyards that you can put around your masks, but the only problem with that is then if you have a mask and it's hanging around your chin, then this whole area right here where your face goes is just all the germs that are floating in the air, just collecting there. I prefer to do this. It's actually just like a little pacifier clip, and you can get like a little thing of elastic like this. Oh, and by the way, you guys, you can get this stuff pretty much anywhere. I did get all of this stuff on Amazon, and I do put the links down below just because I know everybody is pressed for time. And the mask clips, these little guys right here, it was like $8.69, but it was for like 50 of them. And then you can get like a long cord of elastic, and I think it was about $6. What my kids do is they just clip one side like that, and then they just clip, let me hold this up here so y'all can see. So then they just clip this side to wherever, okay? And then that way, this part of their mask, you know, their mask is not exposed. There's nothing falling onto it, and, you know, a little more sanitary than, because you guys know when they're going to gym or when they're eating, that mask is either going on the floor or somewhere else. And we have this Sanitizer retractable lanyard situation. The lanyard portion of it comes with this, which is retractable, as you can see. And then there's a lanyard, but my children have it with them right now. I don't have it. So you're just gonna take my word, but that comes in a set. This and the actual, you guys know, like a lanyard that you hang around your neck. And that is $7.95, and then this is $10.99 for 2 of these. This is blush and black, and then they had some other colors, but guys, look how cute this is. I love it. In fact, I just ordered another set for myself. You know, you can have this, that's great. They can hook it to their backpack, but if it's too far away, they're not gonna use it. But if they just hook this to their backpack, which is super easy to hook to any hook that they have. And then when it's on the ground, they literally just pull it to themselves and dispense and then release it. We have had our fair share, and I wish I had found these before. Now, my kids are now 10 and 11, so I didn't want to have like the little baby ones with the flip up, you know. We had the Contigo ones that did that forever, and we loved those, but they're not babies anymore. This is roughly 7 inches tall and about 2 1/4 inches wide. But what I love about it is, see, they just press. Okay, see this little button right here? There you go. So then they just press this and the water comes out here. My son is so reckless with these, and he just chucks them in his book bag, and it's, you know, been now 5 or 6 days and nothing, no spills. And I just love that it has, if you can see down here, these little details, makes it easier to hold on to. And if it falls over like this, it's just not gonna, see, it's not gonna roll off the table, which I really enjoy that. And as you can see, it's by Contigo. If you've ever had anything Contigo, you will know this is quality stuff. And guys, this price point is ridiculous. $11.99 for 2 of these. It's a yes all day for me. Right here, these are black masks, which I have sort of retrofitted with this little heat and bond product right here. And I have a video for this on my other channel, how to do this, and I'll link it right here. It'll take you like a whole 30 seconds to do that. But basically this little kit, it comes with, let me show you this. All right, and so this is like a little hook, and then you basically take one of these little guys right here, you feed this through, and then you pull it through. And then this way, as opposed to having to tie the mask like right here, you know, if you're dealing with a smaller person or just for all day wear, they can just slide it to fit their ear. The mask cincher kit, this is $6, and then a 50 pack of these black masks is $10. It's going to be a wipes case, because we all know that, you know, you couldn't get your hands on Lysol wipes. So, you know, they may run low over the course of the year, so I just prefer to send my children with some. And the reason I chose this particular set is I have 1 girl and 1 boy, and everything was so girly. So I didn't want my child to be, you know, bullied for the rest of his natural life. So I got the one that had gray. So this is for my son, and my daughter chose this one. All 4 of these come in this pack. Just slide in however many you want. And yes, I did just wash my hands, guys, right before I started filming. And it has this little thing that they can clip to whatever they want. And then of course you just have your, you know. And again, all those links are down below. And then so for these 4 right here, this was 4 for $12.99. Okay, and then the last 2 are a little bit weird, but I mean, they're not weird, because if you have kids, then you know. They're always asking you to send in these headphone things, but the kids lose these like they're getting paid by the loss. So this kit has, this is just a 10 pack. They have 30 packs and everything else. And it has green and blue and pink and all this. There you go. It's just the kind that plugs in, and it has little headphones. That way, when the kids lose their headphones, we don't have to have a giant problem at the house because we have plenty of extras. Now, this one, I wanna say this was like 15, but again, all the products are linked down below. All right, and then here's my last one. Y'all may think this is weird, but my kids absolutely love this. What is it? It's a fidget. In fact, I kind of love it too. It's like a little fidget toy. Okay, sometimes, well, obviously right now, kids are just kind of anxious because of everything that's going on in school, and sometimes they may finish work early, and this is just great for them to sort of, whatever, just to get out some of that nervous energy instead of wiggling around in their seat or acting a fool. And it's like a 20 pack of these, and this is the only one that I could find that they don't have with them, because I guess they don't love this one as much because it's so big. But the ones that are linked below, like they're unicorns and ice cream cones, and they're so cute, and some of them have little keychains, and it's like a 20 pack, but it's all this same kind of thing, like fidget type toys, just to help them kind of work out some of that energy. Guys, that is going to be a wrap for today. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you enjoy this kind of content, please consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing, and turning on that little bell notification so that you know when I upload new videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, stay safe. Bye-bye.